Hey guys, Emily from Foodbox HQ here. Today we're talking about Marley Spoon. Marley Spoon is a meal kit delivery service that partnered with Martha Stewart to get gourmet recipes right to your door. So let's see what's in our box. All right, so when you open your box, you're gonna see this paper-like insulation here. So just flip that back and then all of your ingredients are gonna be in here so that you can get organized for your recipes. They're not separated by recipe, so you'll have to do that yourself, but all of your sort of produce is gonna be in a little box like this. And then you'll see your meat and cheeses closer to that ice pack at the bottom to keep them nice and cold. So it looks like we've got some feta, some chicken, some sirloin steak, some more chicken, got capers, some marinara sauce, Kalamata olives, and some chimichurri, and then some cheese. Other than that, what you'll have are your recipe cards and a little intro book. So we have the chicken with buttery fig pan sauce, the sirloin steak and eggs, and the Provençal chicken rigatoni. So let's get organized and talk about how this works. So like other meal kits, the first thing you're gonna need to do with Marley Spoon is decide how many people you're cooking for and how many meals a week you'd like. So you can cook for 2 or 4, and you can have up to about 6 meals a week. From there, you input your shipping information and select a delivery date, and then you're good to go. So you just select your meals. Each week they have about 100 different meals to choose from. They have a lot of different options. Some of the meals are customizable, but not all of them. For example, our sirloin steak and eggs, you can swap out some of the ingredients, so you could do sweet potatoes instead of russet potatoes, or you could upgrade to something like an organic beef. Scroll through those recipes because there's quite a lot in there. They have options for, meat entrees, veggie entrees, fish entrees. They even have some baking recipes, different seasonal desserts, and some pre-made meals. So definitely check that out because that changes week to week. But overall, you're gonna see a lot of selection. Then once you sign up, you also have access to their marketplace where they have even more options. You can get seasonal veggies, you can get additional proteins, you could get snacks, desserts. It's pretty comprehensive. But with their recipes, they're all gonna kind of vary in terms of time. Some of them are gonna be ready in under 30 minutes. Some of them might take a little bit longer, but all of the recipes are gonna have about 6 steps so that they'll be as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna put that to the test today. We're gonna actually be making the chicken with buttery fig pan sauce. Now, one thing to call out, we did get an email from Marley Spoon that they actually ran out of figs and they swapped it for dates. So they gave us a little bit of a note. They let us know why they were changing it and that it really shouldn't change the recipe too much. We're gonna get organized, get all of our ingredients, and see how this recipe goes. So let's get cooking. Alrighty, now it's time for a taste test. Get a little bit of that chicken. Ooh, not a very big plate. Oh wow. Those dates give a really nice sweetness, but it's not overpowering. Pairs nicely with the chicken. Chicken has a lot of flavor for just salt and pepper. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. All right, let's try this salad piece. Get some of the arugula. Dijon vinaigrette, nice and light, but gives a little bit of a kick to it. With the feta, it's a nice balance, adds a little bit of salt to it. Really good flavor though. I'm not usually a fan of walnuts, but I actually really like them in this. It gives a nice little crunch and adds a little texture to the salad. Get a little bit more of that chicken. That's delicious. I'm gonna finish eating my lunch, but I'll see you in a little bit for some final thoughts. All right, so just a quick wrap up on Marley Spoon. I just have to say, I am so impressed by Marley Spoon and the amount of variety that they have in terms of flavors and recipes. I think their partnership with Martha Stewart really allows them to kind of lean into the gourmet area and create some different flavor profiles that you might not encounter in sort of your typical day-to-day cooking. Now, I will say, if you have picky eaters, this may not be the right fit for you. I could see this being a little bit difficult with young children who, you know, have a very specific palate, but overall, it's really impressive how many different offerings they have with over 100 recipes each week. That's a lot of different things to choose from. In that though, I will say there aren't any like specialty diet focuses there. So you're not gonna see a ton of like keto meals, paleo meals, that kind of stuff. But what is interesting is they do offer kind of more intermediate cooking techniques that you might not do or you might have felt a little daunted by in the past. I know personally, I've never really made a vinaigrette. It just seems like it's a lot of work, but after having made it with that recipe, it was actually really simple and it's something I'm definitely going to be doing again. One other thing we wanted to point out, if you wanted to, they do have the option to go paperless, which means that you won't get any of your recipes on those cards. You'll just get everything online. Obviously, if you lose one of your cards, those recipes will be there online for you if you need them. But if you're looking to cut back on your carbon footprint a little bit, that's always an option as well. Overall, I think the biggest thing to talk about is the taste. I was so impressed by the combination of the dates and the vinaigrette. It really came out absolutely delicious. And it's not a flavor that I would typically reach for if I was going out to a restaurant, so I was really pleasantly surprised. Plus, I was really full. I feel very satisfied with that meal. The portion size was perfect. I'm not over full and I'm not still hungry. Those flavors came together enough to really kind of put together a delicious and well-balanced meal. So if you're looking for a great way to expand your palate and try some new cooking techniques, click the link below and check out Marley Spoon.